Hello my lovelies, so today's video is about what's in my makeup case. Now I normally don't like to have my makeup in a makeup case. I like to have it displayed in on my dresser, but the reality is that I do visit my in-laws a lot and I am traveling a lot, so I need to have particular set of makeup tucked away in a makeup case so that I don't have to worry about, like, when I'm going I miss out on stuff. So by the way, this is very messy. This is not, I haven't like tidied it and sorted it out for the video. This is literally how it is. I do need to clean it and sort it out properly, and I recently went to a wedding yesterday, literally yesterday, so a lot of my brushes will look a bit filthy, but don't judge me, I am going to wash them. But it's because I had the wedding yesterday, I did my makeup and just dumped everything in here, and then we drove back home today, so I am going to deep clean and wash them. But I've left everything as it is right now because I did not want to do like a glamorized video of something which is not reality. I just wanted to show you what is in my makeup case as as I use it. Okay, so a bit about this makeup case. So this is how it looks like. It's a clear makeup case with sort of rose gold pattern around, and this is from Beautify. And if a lot of you don't know, so before I used to like buy their stuff from Amazon, but they actually have their own website and they do really nice stuff. My dresser mirror is actually from Beautify, so do go and check them out. I'll try and link their website below in the description box. But yes, let's get started. So when you open it, it's got these two compartments on the top that sort of open out on each side. It's a bit difficult to do with one hand, and then you can see the bottom compartment that was tucked away under just starts showing. So on the top, I normally keep like kind of small and compact stuff because the compartments are, so they're good enough to hold like lipsticks and eye pencils and just little makeup like that, and even makeup brushes. But I'm gonna get started and I'm just gonna do it in random order. So whatever's in this first compartment, so I have this, I'm not gonna go into too much detail of each product. Like, if you want me to go into detail of each product in here, then let me know, but I'm just gonna like do really basic overview. So this, I can't even read properly, but this is actually the m.a.c color correcting stick, and this is the shade that I use, the coral one, because my under eye circles are quite dark. So to conceal them, I need to put this on first and then put my concealer, and this actually does a fantastic job at covering up my dark circles. Without this, if I just put concealer, it just looks really ashy and it's not a good look at all. So anyone who has like really dark under eye circles, because you don't get enough sleep or whatever the reason is, I would really highly recommend this. I don't know what the exact name of this is at the moment because it's sort of rubbed off this packaging, but it's something along the lines of, I think, m.a.c color correcting stick or something like that. I'll see if I can Google it and find the link for you, and I'll add it to the description box below. So this is that. And then we have like a bunch of different makeup brushes. I'm really not going to go into the details, but majority of those makeup brushes are the Zoeva brushes. And then I have some eye pencils in here. So I have a kohl pencil. I have a NYX kohl pencil. I've got the unicorn makeup brush. I've got a NYX contractable eye crayon. I have some Real Technique brushes in here, and I think this is a Morphe. Yeah, a Morphe brush. I normally use this one to contour my nose. Really good to contour your nose, guys, if you want this. It's called M.a.c, this brush, but it's fabulous to contour your nose. And then I've got a L'Oreal super liner, and yeah, some other bunch of like Morphe brushes. So majority everything in here is brushes. So in this corner, the first thing that pops out is this, and it's the Fine Glitter Dust by Barry M. And this is in the shade 15, 605 maybe, I don't know, it doesn't really have a name, but this one is like a golden bronzy kind of color. So I actually have two of these. I'm not a fan of them. I mean, I don't know, I hate like using a lot of glitter on my eyes, especially if it's not, I prefer more liquid glitter that just settles well rather than dry glitter, because it's really hard to set it on your eyelids. I don't know why it's not focusing at the moment, but anyway. Then we have some more brushes here. So I've got this one, which is again a Zoeva brush. It's a smudger. And then I've got this L'Oreal Miss Baby Roll mascara, which is really good if you want to give like a false lash effect. In fact, if you want like a false lash effect, so when I'm in a rush and I don't have time to apply lashes, or I'm just like I've forgotten my glue or something like that, I always keep a combination of these two and use it in conjunction. So I apply, so this is my all-time favorite mascara, by the way, guys, and I know the packaging looks like it's not open, but it is. Like the top is open, just the bottom half, it's just me being absolutely lazy, is not opened. But I think this is like my 7th or 8th mascara bottle. This is my absolute staple favorite, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. So I apply this first, and then I apply this Baby Roll by L'Oreal, and both of them on together just give you the kind of effect like it's like you've got falsies on, but you actually don't. So fabulous. And then in here I also have a MAC lipstick in the shade, if I can read, gosh, it doesn't, in the shade m.a.c. So this is like a really nice pinky kind of shade. I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you guys right now. Okay, here we go. So it's really nice, like nude pink kind of shade, and it is one of my favorite. This and Velvet Teddy are one of my favorite nudes to use. So that is what is in here. And then I have some more makeup brushes in here, like the unicorn one. And then I've got a Urban Decay eye pencil, and this is in Black Market. I've also got an eyeliner from Revolution Beauty, which Makeup Revolution. I think I'm nearly out of this, but this is a really good high street brand. If you're looking for a good high street brand eyeliner, I would definitely recommend Makeup Revolution. They're budget friendly, and the makeup is equally good as high-end makeup in my opinion, so definitely go check their brand out. Yeah, so that is everything in this compartment. Just put it all back. Right, I'm gonna do the top ones on this side, and then we'll go off everything in the middle compartment because that's a bit of a mess. So I've got two beauty blenders here. Actually, I lie. So one beauty blender, and then the other one is the Real Technique sponge. I know a lot of people like they need a wash, guys, so don't judge me, but I know a lot of people like the Real Technique one, but I personally prefer the beauty blender because I think I do have a box for this, but I was in a rush yesterday, so I sort of threw it in. But I prefer the beauty blender more because I just think it's much more like softer to use on your skin, whereas the Real Technique one is a bit hard, and I just don't think it blends well for me. So I'm not sure if I'll be buying one or even like reusing this. I normally just use this for more contour purposes than anything else, but I'm not a big fan of these, to be honest. Okay, then we have another MAC lipstick in here in the shade, if I can read it. So it's Retro Matte Relentlessly red. I'm not going to open and show you this one because it is literally like, as it says, it's a nice red lipstick, and I have tons and tons of red lipsticks. I'm a fan of them. Okay, next is a Milani liquid lipstick, and this is my absolute favorite. It's the Amore matte lip cream in the shade Gorgeous. I absolutely love this liquid lipstick. It lasts forever. You can be eating food, you can be dancing away, you can be having this on for hours. This liquid lipstick will not budge, guys. It's a beautiful shade of a good mixture of like red and pink, and it just like, it really gives you a glamorous look for night parties. I would really recommend this. So yeah, that's that. And then I have a tear eye liner, and this is, I think this is like a Korean brand. I actually bought this in Dubai. I just can't remember from what company it was. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to read if I can find the name of this. Is not focusing, so it doesn't really say what brand it's from, and to be honest I don't remember, because it was the place I got it from. Was it Singapore or Dubai? I think it was Singapore. Just losing my mind here now. Yeah, I think it was Singapore. It was like a Asian beauty shop, and they stocked a lot of different Asian brands. So there were some of the more popular ones that a lot of people have heard of, like I think Skin Food and is it Tony Moly or Tony Moly? It's not coming to my head now, but I don't know where this was from. But anyway, this is a fantastic shade, and the applicator is beautiful. I actually use this more as a lid color than an eyeliner, because I just love how like a shimmering look it gives you, but without the hassle of applying dry glitter. So I do tend to use this a lot. It's a really subtle but a glowing color. I wish I knew where it was from so I could tell you guys, and I wish I'd bought more than just one bottle, but unfortunately I didn't. So when I run out of this I would be crying, literally. Right, moving on to the next product. So it's a hand sanitizer. Now this is one thing I always have everywhere, like in my handbags, around my house, in my makeup case. You would always see some sort of hand sanitizer hanging around, because I am just like, I don't know, like something about before I touch anything or do anything, I just have to have my hands clean for some reason. That's just how I am. So I normally, and I know it's not always convenient, like sometimes you're in places or with people and you don't have like a facility to just wash your hands straight away. So it's always handy to carry a hand sanitizer with you, because you don't know where you are, what the situation is. Like I especially have one in my handbag in cars, because like sometimes you go somewhere, eat food in your car and you need to clean your hands, or you go to public toilets and you don't know what if they're clean or what. So it's always nice to carry some sort of like wet wipes and like hand sanitization. So yeah, that's that. And let's move on to the top column. So in here I've got a little perfume sample. I'm just trying to read which one this is. This is YSL, a little perfume sample. And then I've got this, which I have treated really badly and I'm nearly out of it, but it's a wonderful product. Now my face is a bit rounder, so I do quite intense kind of contouring, and this is my favorite contour stick. So this is by NYX and it's called the Wonder Stick, and it's actually a highlight and contour stick, but this is the highlight section. No, this is the highlight section, and I've actually never used the highlight section. I've even lost the lid for it, but I've obviously done something to it. It's not even coming out. This is the highlight section, but I'm not really a fan of this. I have just used the contouring section to death. So as you can see, I have hit pan on it. I've just got a very tiny bit left, and I need to get myself a new one because I can't do without contouring. I don't know about you guys, but I can't do without contouring. So this is definitely next on my list. Right, moving on. Then in here I have a little baby Lancome bifacial, I'm not sure how you would pronounce this, but I have the bigger version of this. I showed it to you guys in my skincare routine, but I carry this baby version obviously when I need to remove my makeup after the party, so this is handy to carry a travel version rather than having a big one with you. The next thing is a primer. So this is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Wonder Glow primer, and it's it does a fab job. Covers it, gives you a bit of subtle glow. So yeah, it's fantastic. It's a good product all in all. Next, I have another m.a.c lipstick, and this is in the shade, when it focuses, Velvet Teddy. Yeah, this is Velvet Teddy. So this is a nice nude shade. I'm sure I'm not the first person raving about this. A lot of people on YouTube have raved about this, and it's just a really nice nude shade. If you're looking for a nude that's not too pale but more on the pinky side, then definitely Velvet Teddy and m.a.c are a really good choice. And the last product in this compartment is the primer potion from Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Sin. So I actually got these with when I ordered my palettes, my naked palettes from Urban Decay. So I just keep some of the samples in here, but I do actually have the actual primer potion. I'm not sure if I have it in here, but I do have it. But I normally carry these samples with me. Right, moving on to the middle compartment. So in here I have my Chanel Compact, which I have obviously treated very badly. As you can see, it's really dirty and it just needs a deep clean. This is in the shade 30, and this is actually one of those cushion foundations. Now this one is my favorite because I like, if I'm going to a party where there's a lot of dance and everything, I tend to like my face, like my makeup start melting really quickly, and therefore I don't prefer like too heavy foundations if I know I'm going to a party where I'm going to be dancing or moving about a lot, because my makeup starts melting and then it's just not a good look. So this is a very like light, natural kind of cushion foundation that just like looks very natural on your face. So if you're looking for something that you need it to cover like every single mark on your face, then this is not for you, because this is very light coverage. But I really prefer this when I want to do light makeup, or when I'm going to hot countries on holiday and I don't want to put a heavy face of makeup on. I use this, and obviously, as I said, my shade is number 30. I am Asian, more on the olive skin tone type, so this is perfect if you're looking for like a light cushion foundation that just looks very natural on the face. Okay, next product is in here are just some Real Technique brushes, which I've had forever. I don't know what the name of these brushes are, to be honest. I've had them forever, but this is the powder brush. And this, I think, is the contour brush. I think the names are just rubbed off from there. Okay, so next is this Zoeva brush, and this is the 104 buffer brush. I love buffer brushes. I use it for my foundation and my under eye concealer sometimes. So there you go, guys. And the next thing I got in here is, again, a Makeup Revolution palette, and I really love this palette. And as you can see, the top line is full of highlighters and the bottom one is blushes. They're all wonderful shades, and whenever I'm traveling, I hate taking individual blushes or palettes, because like individual blushes or highlighters, because I think it just wastes a lot of space. You don't have enough variety, whereas taking like simple palettes, so I've got blushes and highlighters in one palette and then I'm covered. I don't need to worry about taking individual palettes and blushes, so it's just more handy. So yeah, this is that. And then the next thing in here is the Hourglass highlighters. I really love the highlighters. They are one of my favorite. And this is in the shade Ambient, yeah. So if I open this, I'll show it to you guys. That's how gorgeous the shades are. Isn't that pretty? Don't know if you can see it in this lighting properly, but it is an absolutely gorgeous palette, guys. The next thing in here is this Sephora bronzer, bronzing powder. So as I told you that my face is on the rounder side and I do quite intense contouring, so when I saw this I thought, oh my god, I'm not gonna hit pan on those tiny little bronzer powders anymore because I've got this massive disc, and it was a really good price. I can't remember how much on top of my head. I was in Paris when I bought this from Sephora, so I paid in euros, so I can't remember how much I paid for it. So this is in the shade medium. Obviously you can go darker or lighter depending on your skin tone and how much bronzing you like to do, but I chose it in the shade medium. I want to try and open it and show it to you guys, but honestly it's a right mission with one hand. I don't think I'm trying to open it. Here we go. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So I'm starting to hit pan on it, but actually there is, because the disc is so big, there is a lot more use left in there. So yeah, this is how the colour looks like. Okay, so moving on, we have another high street brand foundation in here. This is by Revlon, and this is the Photo Ready Insta Filter. I cannot rave enough about this. If you are looking for a good high street brand foundation, this is amazing. It comes out really nice in pictures. It's full coverage. You don't your makeup doesn't melt so easily with this, and it's just like, all in all, I can only rave about this foundation. And the applicator is a little different, so it's got a sponge on top, and then you sort of just roll it from the bottom and the foundation comes up, and then you just apply it on your face and then use your beauty blender to blend. So this is in the shade 200 Nude. So this is not my actual shade. I've actually bought one shade lighter because I tend to mix this with my Lancome one and then use it together, and it just comes out really perfect. So yeah, if you're looking for a good high street brand foundation, I would definitely recommend this and L'Oreal Magic one it's called. I haven't used it in forever, but that was one of my favorites as well. But when I was buying another one from the high street, I decided to give this a go, and this is equally good. I cannot rave enough about this. Okay, so the next product in here is the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation that I was talking about, that I mix it with the Revlon one. And as you cannot tell already, that I love my cushion foundations because I just find them that they're easier to manage, and like especially when you're traveling and you're out, they're just easier to manage and easier to carry in your clutch and do touch-ups throughout the night. So this one is in the shade, so it's called the Miracle Cushion, and this is in the shade beige, 04 beige. And once you have bought like this case, you don't need to keep on buying the whole thing again. So I just buy the refills, and this is my third refill, and then you just sort of put it in this case basically. But yeah, this is the other compact foundation that I carry. So the next thing in here is another Real Technique brush, and this is the blush brush, and it just does a great job. I love Zoeva and Real Technique and Morphe brushes. And then this is another Real Technique brush. This is the buffer brush, but I tend to use it for contouring more. Next thing in here is a liquid lipstick, and it's called Stay Matte. I think this one is by Rimmel. Yeah, this is by Rimmel. And the colour, there we go. The colour is 820 Heartbeat, and it's in Rimmel. It's called Stay Matte. There you go. The next thing in here is my Beauty Blender case, which is badly treated again, but I will clean all this, guys. And the next thing is this sponge that I actually bought from Singapore. The reason I bought this is when sometimes I'm doing my eyeliner or my say sorting out my brows or something, and I've already done my face makeup, I hate having to like touch my face with my hand or fingers and then ruin the makeup. So I just prefer having a sponge there to just make sure that my makeup stays in place while I'm applying my eye makeup or my lip makeup, anything like that. So that's what I use this for. And then get this out. The next thing in here is the compact powder, or the powder that I use to sort of set my makeup. Now, on a normal basis at home, I do have like the setting powder, but when I'm out and about, I like to use a compact one. And this is just the Chanel one that comes with a nice brush. And then you've got the cover, and then you've got the shade, and this is in the shade. This is in the shade 20. So yeah, that's the compact powder. I'll just put the brush away. Okay, and then moving on, I think this should be the last thing in here, is this. This is a really good palette, guys. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Amplified 35 palette, if I can say it right. And if I can get it to open. Okay, there we go. So this actually comes in some wonderful, wonderful shades. So you've got some really nice tones of nude here, some really nice like browns and like some dark colors. You've got some pinks in here, and I don't know if you can see properly, but you've got some really nice like glittery tones. So you've got like a goldenish black here, you've got like a nice goldy, and you've got like copper gold here, copper, and then more like rose gold pink. A lot of nudes and a lot of like browns and pinks to play with. And then you've got the blacks to do like, you've got this, and then this I normally use to do like smoky eye effect. So really nice palette all in all. And I really enjoy using it, and I tend to take this normally a lot with me on my travels because I can really play around with the colours. But that is, I think, everything in the middle compartment. Yep. So this is it, guys. This is everything in my makeup case. Excuse for the mess around on my bed right now. It's just because my husband is making my wardrobes and the house is a bit of a mess. So I will be doing a house tour and what's in my closet tour once it's all completed. But yeah, definitely do look out for this. And if there's any suggestions on what you guys would like to see next, then definitely let me know in the comment box. I am new to YouTube, so I hope you like and appreciate my channel. And if you do like this video, please do press the like button and do subscribe to my channel. I do new videos every Monday. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye.